Okay, all right, so here's what you found out, okay? These two tennis courts together are 1,600 yards squared for its area. And the area all the way, the length all the way around the perimeter is 160, right? Okay, now you tell me this. Answer this for me. How far is it from here along the edge all the way to here? How long would that be? 80, right. It'd be half of 160 would be 80. Makes sense? Okay, so tell me this. If this from here to here is x, and this from here to here, okay, is 80, how long would this be from here to here? 80 minus x. Beautiful. You guys got it. 80 minus x is right. Okay? All right, so tell me this. How far is this going to be from here to here? X. How long is this going to be from here to here? 80 minus x. Okay? All right, now it tells you to do this. Set up a quadratic equation to solve this, right? Well, this is like easy as can be. It's like geometry, right? You guys know this. The base, right, times the height, right, equals the area, right? Okay, the base, right, times the height, right, equals the area, right? There you go. All right, now you got to solve this, right? So what's the next thing you would do? Distribute the x, right? So 80 times x, 80x, right? And x times negative x squared, right? And that equals 1,600, right? Okay, now you got to solve, right? So what do you always have to do? Set equal to 0, right? So now here's the thing. Do you keep this at negative x squared or do you make it a positive x squared? Make it a positive, is right. Yeah, you always make it a positive because that's so easy to deal with. So you're going to add x squared and add x squared. You're going to subtract 80x and subtract 80x. Okay? And you would get what? 0, right? This would be 0 equals, now what are you going to, now put them up in the right order. X squared minus 80x plus 1,600. Good job. Plus 1,600 is right. That's what you get. Okay, now you're going to factor and solve, right? All right, so look. So here's the A part of the answer right there. That's the A part. Write it quadratic for me, right? Now let's solve it, right? Okay, so here's what you're going to do. What two numbers multiplied give you 1,600, but add to give you negative 80. Negative 40, negative 40. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a no-brainer. It's negative 40, negative 40. So look what you get. 0 equals, right, x negative 40, right, and x negative 40, right? All right, so now it's time to solve. If x negative 40 equals 0, how much is x? 40. X equals 40. 40 is it's yards, right? 40 yards. And then same thing here. If x negative 40 equals 0, how much would x be? 40 yards, right? Same answer, right? There's your answer there. Okay, problem's over. We multiply 2 times negative 3, right? Which gives you negative 6. Okay, all right, now, what two numbers multiplied give you negative 6, but add to give you 9? None, right. So then your answer would be this, okay? You would say you can't do this because no two numbers, okay, multiply, okay, to equal negative 6 and add, right, to equal 9. You can't do it. Okay? You can't do it. All right, so let me ask you this. If you can't do this, then, so what's your answer over here? Okay, well, it can't, all right, now here's the thing. All right, it cannot be factored or prime. Now look, if it looked like this, if there was no 0 on it, right? But you're not doing that, you're solving it. So what would you say? Yeah, so now this would be no solution because you're actually solving. So here you would declare the answer to be no solution. Okay, you're not just factoring, you're solving, because like this would be a no solution, okay? So there you go. That's what happens. right, what's the first thing you have to do to solve this? Subtract the 3 from both sides, right? So we said equal to 0, so we're going to do that, right? So we get 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, now what's the next step you're going to do? 2 to 2 and negative 3, so we get negative 6. Okay, what two things multiply negative 6, add to 5? Negative 1 and 6, right? Yeah, 6, negative 1, negative 1, 6, right? Okay, all right, so here we go. Two sets of brackets, right? Okay, first one and the first one, last one and the last one. Okay, all right, now tell me about your split. Are you going to do 6, negative 1 or negative 1, 6? 6, negative 1, okay, that's good. Let's do that. Let's do 6, negative 1. So it's going to be plus 6x negative 1x. Okay, you got it. Okay, what's the greatest common factor there? 2x. Okay, so 2x, what's left over? X plus 3. Good job. Okay, what's the common factor here? Negative 1. Good. Take out the lead negative. What's left over? X plus 3. Good job. Okay, you got that. Okay. Okay, so now when you solve, it's going to be what here? It's going to be x plus 3 times 2x minus 1, and that equals 0. Okay, all right, now, here we go. That's good. You guys have done great. Okay, so look at this. What's the answer going to be here? X equals negative 3, always the opposite. That's what the film told us. Or, what's the thing? X equals a half. You got it. Add 1 divided by 2. X equals a half. You got it. There are your answers right there. You got it. Okay, so you're going to take negative 35, right? And you're going to say to yourself, what two numbers multiply negative 35 but add to give me positive 2? So what's that going to be? Negative 5 and 7, right? 7, negative 5 is right, okay? All right, so that's easy. Then you're going to put down two sets of brackets, right? Okay, and you're going to do what? X plus 7 and X minus 5, right? Okay, so now we're going to solve. So what's the answer going to be here? X equals negative 7, and then what's the answer here? Equals positive 5, right? Okay, all right, so now do you see the mistake the student made? What's the mistake they made? They didn't flip the signs, right? When he solved it, they didn't flip signs, okay? You got it. Okay, there you go. That's that. Okay, all right, so here's the thing. Okay, you're putting this fence around the cabin, right? Okay, and they give you the diagram to this. Okay, so let me ask you this. How long is this right here?
10 plus 2. No, 10 plus 2x.
10 plus 2x. 2x plus 10. Right, good. Okay, how long is this right here? 2x plus 8. Good, 2x plus 8 is right. Okay. Okay, so look, here's the thing. If you multiply the length or the base times the width or the height, okay, then what does it say the area inside the fence is? You have 224, right? Okay, so 224. Okay, good job. Okay, all right, now there's that. You're setting up. Okay, here comes the next thing. What's the next thing you do? No. Yeah, Euler box it, right? So you're going to Euler box these two guys together. Okay, and now, what's the next thing you would have to do? Subtract it, set equal to 0. Subtract the 224 over, right? So subtract the 224 over, set equal to 0, right? So you get what? 4x squared, right? Plus 36x minus what now? 144, and that's going to equal how much? All right, so there you go. Now you got a quadratic to solve, right? Okay, all right, now we're going to go about solving this, right? Okay, so now what? Well, to be smart, what's the next thing to do?
Find the greatest common factor.
Good job, that's right. Okay, now here's the thing. Some people want to do 4 times negative 144, which you can do that, but it's going to take a long time. But you could say, look, is there a common factor? And there it is. It's the number 4. You can take a 4 out of this. So when I take 4 out of this, what do I have? X squared. When I take 4 out of this, what do I have? 9x. When I take 4 out of this, what do I have? Negative, say again, negative 36. Good. And that equals 0. Okay. All right. Now, answer this. Well, two numbers multiplied give you negative 36, but add to give you positive 12. Okay, 12 and say again? 12 and negative 3, right? 12 and negative 3 is right. I thought I didn't hear that. Okay, so here we go. 4 and then 2 parentheses, right? X plus 12, x minus 3 equals 0. Now we can solve. Okay, so how much will x equal here? Negative 12, okay. How much will x equal here? Positive 3, right. Okay, now I know which is not a good answer. The negative 12 is not a good answer, right? So the negative 12 is not a good answer. Okay, so the answer is going to be what? 3 yards is the answer. Good. Okay. All right, so you say, okay, the fence is going to be 16 yards by 14 yards will be your answer then. Okay, and that's how you interpret the answer. Okay, and that's how you put the fencing around the cabin. Okay, so they say the word standard form. This is what we call standard form. What you're going to be using, x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, but the other standard form is this. Ax squared plus bx plus c. When there's not a 1 there, there's a number bigger than 1, right? Okay, just so you know that. Okay, so here's what's up. Now, what are they telling you? They're saying to you this on BB, right? They're saying, look, we got two solutions. One solution is x equals 2/5, and one solution is x equals negative 1/2, right? All right, now tell me, what's the equation to get those answers? Well, that's easy. Look, put down two sets of brackets like this. These two brackets equal the number 0. Okay, now you tell me this. If the answer is negative 1/2, what would it be before it becomes negative 1/2? What would it be inside there? 2x plus 1. Beautiful, you got it. 2x plus 1 is right. Okay, if it's 2/5, what would it be before it becomes 2/5? 5x plus 2. Or no, minus 2, right? 5x minus 2. There you go, right. Okay, now what are you going to do with these two guys? You're going to FOIL and box them together. That's going to become what? 10x squared, right? Plus x, right? Minus 2, right? Equals 0. There's the answer right there. You just FOIL and box these guys together and you get the answer. That's how you do this.